Hello, Wild Ragers, and welcome to the Wild Man Gaming and Rage Quit channel. We are continuing our adventure here in the game Valheim. Oh, looks like I was just trying to hit a rock there with a stone axe with no effect. I was wondering whether I could smash that rock into pieces and basically get more rocks, but apparently rock on rock isn't going to work. Now, I've encountered this little hut for a while, and I've been wondering what's inside. I think earlier, when I first started this game on this map using the particular seed, I entered it and encountered, um, and I found that I was being affected by some kind of miasmic poison kind of area. I've entered it now, and it looks like it's okay, but when I open the chest, I've been afflicted by that kind of poison again. But at least I was able to get some items from the chest, and hopefully the poison does not persist long enough to kill me or damage my health. But no problem. Our bed is still nearby, and even if we die, if our character dies, if we lose all our health, we will respawn just there. So over there is still my little hut, which actually I tried to build that at night without any light, and actually it shows. You can see how poorly made it is. You can also see that our workbench is not covered by a roof, so there's really not much you can do on a workbench with that. We'll have to work on that. But all these things I'm telling you, I've only learned it now, actually. Over there are the remains of another house that I just found. These are ruins. I suppose we could build our house around there. That's also a good idea. But for a while, we can walk around, try to explore, and see what else we could do. What else we could build, or what else we could cut, what other resources are available in the surrounding areas. Okay, so there was another ruin over there that we just saw. Why am I headed south? I think because this is the first time I played the game, I think I'm under the impression that I, I didn't know what the arrow in the minimap meant. It's only later on that I realized that it means that that's where the wind is blowing, and it becomes relevant if you are sailing in a raft or you're in a boat. But for some reason, I thought it was some kind of guide telling me which way to go. That if there's an arrow pointing down, I should head south. Totally irrelevant and that was totally wrong. But here we find me heading directly south for no other reason than that the minimap's arrow was pointing. But we'll see what we'll find as we keep going south. Basically, I think more trees, more uh, more wood. I'm not familiar again with the different kinds of trees. I'm assuming that because some of these trees are designated as beech, that maybe other kinds of trees are available. I noticed that different trees, some trees have different color. They seem to be made of stronger wood that I cannot cut. Okay. Oh, we can build other things here. What can you build here? What's that? Oh, a chopping block. I don't know yet, but that will do. But, well, since we're moving away from the base, I imagine most of the building that we will be doing will be back at the base. We'll go back there. In the meantime, I think at this point I didn't know where the arrow was leading me to, so I just decided to go ahead and follow the arrow. More mushrooms. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we can consume the mushrooms for more energy. I don't know what else they're good for. This is a crafting game, so later on we're going to learn more recipes and be able to craft more different kinds of food with probably improved or more lasting benefits. But one of the things I should be mindful of, since I'm starting to move away from the base, is whether I should go back to the home base, because this game also has a time. Uh, it has a passage of time, and it has day and night series, with night being a little bit more dangerous. So there might be some more of these monsters coming out as the day goes on, like these two gray dwarves. Now that, yeah, that looks like it's a stronger kind of monster. Gray dwarf from the name itself. Well, I used to be attacked by gray lings, so that kind of sounds diminutive. But these are gray dwarves. Whoop-de-doo! Didn't you know I did not? Um, I did not claim a bed in the earlier house, so I spawn in the area where I will spawn in the area where I was when I first entered the game. So I'll have to run all the way south, go looking for the place where I died. There will be a gravestone there, and when I get there, I'll be able to pick up. I can pick up. I will pick up the equipment that I had when I lost my health over there, which is very interesting because I'm running around alone in the forest at night. I think it's already evening if I'm not mistaken, so that's doubly dangerous because I don't have equipment, and it's nighttime. But if anybody tries to chase me, I guess we will learn, increasing our skills in running and jumping, probably in dodging too. I can learn to do that. I think in on my computer that will be right-click space. Okay, so we've come to the meadow, and this looks familiar. This open space here looks familiar. Oh, including jump 3. Okay, up ahead I see that structure, which is that again I call it the misshapen hut, which I had built earlier. So that tells me we're along the way. That means though that we will have to move further south. Okay, so it looks like it's dusk because I can still see some light in the horizon to the right. To our right. So I wonder if the question now is, excuse me. Okay, the question now is, should we sleep first here in the hut, or excuse me, Mr. Bird, Hugin, sir, you're in my bed. Oh, but it's Wildman's bed. I can't sleep because that's the bed that I used earlier in a previous instance. This is a new game that I started. I think later on I'm going to find out I should destroy that bed first and make a new one, or in order to claim it, or something to that effect. Okay, I didn't know that. So now this means it's really in the evening, it's really nighttime. And so the question is, what are we gonna do? Are we going to go look for my equipment in the dead of night? So okay, so I didn't know, again I didn't know how to get the wood from a wood pile, so I just beat it up. But I got some extra wood. I wonder if I was gonna make a club out of it. Okay, can I build a fire? Okay, I built a fire. Okay, now I'm resting, but I'm not sleeping because that's not my bed. It's an earlier instance of Wild Man. It's an earlier instance of a Wild Man's bed that that made that bed, so I'm not going to use it. But I feel comforted, and I have a little bit of wood. I wonder if this means that I'll just make a club maybe, and I'll go around and ooh, I'm exposed. That that sounds like a serious charge and waiting to happen. Okay. Okay, and therefore I feel cold. Okay, right way, open to the elements. So we run to the south. The question is, will we make it to my gravestone in time in order to get my equipment? I'm just guided by the minimap and the fact that I haven't really gone anywhere else So I'm just following where the path, the map leads, and staying away from the areas that are uh, blanked out due to fog of war or undiscovered country. Okay, but up ahead, I think I can see a skull and crossbones, and that represents where I went down to zero health. That's where the character died, and I think that is where we can go to get our equipment. So let's run there. It's really getting darker now. And oh, what do I see? I see some. Okay, yeah, that's my name. And that's my equipment. That's my gravestone. I can get it. Take it all. Excellent. Okay, now, equip. Shall I equip? We can equip. Yeah, there. Come on, equip your. Okay, yeah, sure. I eat a raspberry. And then, oh my goodness, I'm being chased. Okay, and I am encumbered. So I'm gonna have to remove. Okay, I'm actually fighting them encumbered, which is kind of really a bad thing to do because now I won't be able to move. I'm very likely it's gonna kill me again. Okay, maybe I'll throw the rock away. Okay, I'm not encumbered anymore, but I'm down to 35 health. And I'm throwing away the wood. Okay, now. Okay, so that'll learn them. Okay, so maybe we can pick up a few more items before we leave. Just the resin, maybe. I don't know if I'll pick up the stone. But I think we should head back and not wait for any more monsters to come out. Let's head back. Missing requirement. I can't build a fire here in this area. Not enough stone, I guess. Actually, there's some stone over there, but I guess in my panic in the dark, I decide to go back. Oh, a gray dwarf eye. I don't know what that's used for, but I'm carrying too much. I have to get rid of something. Okay, so maybe I just skipped over a lot of searching and walking around in the forest at night. And I think by this time I've decided to head back north and at night and go back to the home base. So hopefully we won't encounter any more monsters along the way. Being in the forest all alone at night. I think I just heard some deer, but we're not going to hunt them. According to the minimap, I think we are nearing the meadow. There should be a clearing up ahead. There. There we go. Okay, so we go back. I hope nobody's following us and I dare not look behind. Okay, so I'm also practicing how to dodge. Yeah, right click space, right click space, right click space, right click space. I wonder if I will improve my dodging skills. And there we go, back home. Okay, let's get inside and get rested. Now, the only other question is Wild Man's bed. Let's close the door. Okay, so how do we replace it? I wonder if I should destroy the bed and build another one, because I don't know how to reclaim this bed for my home. I don't know how to claim a bed, somebody else's bed, so to speak. Okay. After a long while, I finally decided that maybe I should just sit down and rest here. I didn't know how to destroy the bed and reclaim it. I don't know. So I go out. I was rested. Go out. Open the door. New day. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we're gonna do. moving forward, I skipped ahead and I'm here at the workbench trying to see what I can build. But apparently, a crafting station will need a roof. I'll have to put a roof over this. And I guess I don't know. Do I build a bigger? Do I have to build a bigger house? Therefore, in order to come up with this, in order to get this bench to work, we'll see. But I don't know if I'm gonna build a house. Maybe I'll start building some walls. So again, you can see here what I noob, because I'm starting to build interior walls and they're facing inwards. See, when they ideally, if these would be the walls of the house, they should be facing the other way. There, see that mistake there? It looks nice from the inside, but when you think about it, and that would normally be facing on the outside. Why? What's on the other side? On the other side, you'll see the planks that hold up the wall, and that tells me that what's wrong with it. That I should turn it around, make it face the other way. Okay, so what else? Okay, we're trying to build floors, but again, if I'm trying to build at night, I can hardly see anything. So, and I haven't laid the groundwork or the foundation for the floors. So number one, the floors don't exactly line up to each other. Number two, there's grass poking out from the floor. So that's not a good idea either. So floors. I didn't mean walls. Floors. I was trying to set the floors, but because I had not yet laid down the I have not yet laid down the groundwork. Then the grass is poking through, which is why it looks like it looks like it doesn't look good. Now here, building the walls again. Not only are they in the wrong way, you should see how they overlap. See that's also wrong. So I'm gonna have to figure out how we're gonna build these walls and get back at a later time. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this short video, and I hope to see you again next time. Thank you very much. See you. Bye bye.